You may begin with your questions and dialogue in whatever manner you so desire.
Hello, Bashar.
And to you, good day.
It's such a great pleasure to be here with you, standing in front of and in the middle of your energy.
All right. It is a pleasure and an honor to interact with you as well.
My question is, you have been explaining us for 30 more years that all what we need to do is just to follow our passion or follow our highest excitement, and yet it's...
No.
No?
That's not the whole formula, is it?
No, for sure. There is the rest of it.
There is the rest of it, but
With
you
zero
see, the rest of it is what many of you conveniently forget.
Okay.
So make sure you understand the whole formula.
Yes.
And yes, we have been suggesting that this is something that will assist in accelerating you.
Yes, yes. But it seems that there is a strong innate resistance in most of us to actually do that. You know?
Yes, because of your learning, because of your training, because you have been taught to believe in certain negative beliefs and experience resistance because that is the result of buying into negative definitions, negative beliefs, as if they were facts, as if they were true. But now, this information is to assist you in understanding that these things are not facts, they're just beliefs, and that beliefs can be changed if you use the appropriate tools and procedures to do so. It can be done.
Okay. So any suggestion to reinforce that conviction?
Well, the idea is to have an understanding of how these things work. We are giving you, in a sense, an instruction manual. All you need to do is really study the instruction manual and understand the structure of existence, the nature of existence, and the structure and nature of how beliefs work. When you understand that, you will be able to change them as you so prefer. But you just need a deeper understanding that, in a sense, this is just the mechanism. It's just physics. You just need to understand the principles as clearly as possible. Then it will make enough sense that you can use the tools in the appropriate way and get an experience. But you have to be willing to do so. Now, we understand that sometimes a negative belief may make you feel unwilling to do so. But you have to remember that if you feel any resistance to exploring these things, if you feel any resistance to letting go of negative beliefs that may be holding you back, that those feelings are also being generated by the negative belief in order to perpetuate itself, in order to make sure you do not let it go, because that's how beliefs are designed, to make sure that you hold on to them. So you have to always remember, first and foremost, you have to always take a moment to remind yourself that what may feel like resistance, when you may be afraid to go forward in investigating and letting go of those beliefs, that fear and that resistance and those excuses and rationalizations are all tools, tricks, and techniques of the negative belief to prevent you from letting it go. You have to be able to see through that. You have to be able to see that that is just lies. Do you understand?
Yes.
So you have to remember that. That's the first step, is to remember that no matter how you feel, this is a trick of the negative belief if it's fear-based. Because remember, as you get closer and closer and closer to letting go of a negative belief, the fear of doing so will get stronger and stronger and stronger, because it's going to use everything in its power to make sure that you don't let it go. So the more afraid you are to let go of it, the closer you are to letting go of it. That's how you know you're getting close, is because you're becoming more and more scared, more and more resistant to do so. But if you understand that that's not a fact, that anything bad will actually happen if you let it go, if you understand that that's just a trick and a lie from the negative belief to prevent you from letting it go, then you can say, I'm on to you, negative belief. I see right through your tricks. I know that what you're giving me, no matter how strong it feels, is not a fact. It's just a belief. And I know that beliefs can be changed. And that will keep you going. That will keep you investigating. That will allow you to discover the belief, identify it, let it go. Does this make sense to you?
Yes, absolutely.
Is this helping you?
Yes, very much.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Shivai,
Shivai,
so excited to be here, Bashar.
so are we.
And I want to say a big thank you to you and all of us.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, so 2-3 years ago, if we look in a linear perspective,
Yes.
I had a dream, quote unquote, in which I felt like I was somehow on a ship or outside Earth.
This is common
Uh,
because many of you are.
more feeling like doing something like diplomatic or ambassador-like work
Yes.
in relationship to Earth and other
Yes.
planets. And I felt like I was with one more person from Earth too. And then we were just,
Well, you're often with several other people, whether you remember it or not.
yeah. And when I came here, actually yesterday, a synchronicity happened, very exciting, that a lady was actually looking for some people to develop some kind of ambassador groups. That was like, ooh, what a synchronicity.
Yes.
And I also wanted to ask you if you could expand on that idea, because from the moment I remembered that dream, I got extremely, extremely excited about the ambassador activity.
Well, again, the idea is that those of you that have made an agreement to be part of that agenda of helping to bring the hybrids to the Earth so that they can eventually live among you, will also be teaching them on the ships many things about your culture, because your cultures on Earth are very alien to them. They don't understand many things. So you will be teaching them many things about your culture so they can learn to blend in, while at the same time you can be on Earth, in a sense, as a representative, as an ambassador, to help the people of Earth learn to change themselves in ways that are closer to the way that the hybrids also see things, so you can kind of meet in the middle, halfway, and form a smoother relationship, a more harmonious relationship. So people that have experiences like what you're describing are kind of working both sides of the program. You understand?
Yes.
So that is kind of a diplomacy. It's kind of an ambassadorship. Many of you are choosing to do this, for which we are very grateful.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Yes. Does that help?
Yes.
Why,
And
thank you.
around
Yes.
half a year after, or a couple of months after, I was with a friend, and before going to sleep or something, an angel, how he likes to call it, or spirit voice or whatever,
Yes.
came through him. And just to sidetrack a little bit from that, a little bit before that, I was looking into the philosopher's stone and looking various materials, whatever I could find.
Yes.
And when that angel or entity came through my friend, it started talking about, or it said something like, you should start the work on the philosopher's stone. And then I asked, well, should I use the materials that I found until now as a source? And then the angel said, no, Bashar will help you.
Yes.
That was very exciting, but I don't have any conscious remembrance from there in relationship to you. So
All right. But the idea of the philosopher's stone is a transformation of the self. You understand?
yes.
That's really what it's all about. It's transforming from your base level to a more refined, higher vibrational level. That is the idea of the philosopher's stone. You are transmuting from something more basic to something more refined. So it's an upliftment and an ascension of your energy.
I see.
So by following your passion, you will allow synchronicity to bring you everything you need. And by working with whatever permission slips you believe work best for you, you will open up your senses to be able to start experiencing anything that is representative or reflective of that style of approach or that permission slip or that realm that you are exploring. You will start interacting and communicating with the things of that reality, and they will help you. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Does this help you?
Yes. Thank you very much. Much love and Shivai.
And to you, and pleasant dreams.
Thank you.
Hello, Bashar.
And to you, good day.
Good to see you yesterday. At least a photo.
Speak up so that all may hear what you have to share.
Yeah, I was just saying like...
No, speak up. Come on, be bold. Speak up.
Good to see you
Thank
yesterday.
you.
Okay, I have two questions. The first one is from the country where I come from, Lebanon.
Which is what?
Lebanon.
All right.
And you know that the war in Syria is affecting a lot people there.
Yes.
And as well, like we have like this problem, trash problem.
You have a challenge.
Yeah, maybe.
Let's start working on it by transforming it into a challenge rather than leaving it on the negative definition of a problem, which implies it is more difficult to change. When you come from the level where you know it's a challenge, then you will get inspirations that will help you transform it. If you stay on the level where you just see it as a problem, you're not going to be receiving the inspiration that you need in order to change it.
Okay, so shall I think about other people? Because for myself, like I worked on myself, and when I changed my energy, I was like getting help to get outside of the country, exactly at the same time where the war in Syria started. But whenever I go there, like I see like the frequency of the energy is so low.
Yes.
People are getting more depressed, and it's...
But you can act as an example of how they can raise their frequency if you are willing to be an example. Yes?
Yeah, but if I'm outside the country, so shall I do anything
Can
about
you
it?
communicate?
A little bit, yeah.
Well, do what you can. When we talk about the idea of acting on your excitement, we're saying act on it to the best that you are able. So start acting in whatever way you believe is your way of expressing another idea, another example of how they can also choose to be different than they are. Do it in whatever way excites you. Do it whatever way you can. But start being an example. Start communicating. Start putting yourself out there. This is being the idea of the ambassador. This is accelerating and amplifying the idea of contact. Because contact is not just about contacting extraterrestrials, it's about contacting more deeply with each other too.
Okay.
Yes?
That was clear. Thank you.
Is that exciting for you?
Yeah, it is. And it's a little bit frightening as well.
That's all right, because that gives you the opportunity to deal with the negative beliefs within yourself that are creating it to be frightening. So once you clear those out, you will be able to amplify your own energy and act more from a position of self-empowerment. Yes?
Okay, so this leads to my second question, which is how to differentiate between my negative beliefs when I go towards something, that if this, what I'm feeling is negative beliefs, or it's something like uncomfortable feeling that I shouldn't go there. So how I differentiate between
Well,
both of
again,
them.
with practice, you'll be able to tell the difference. You really do know the difference if you're honest with yourself about something that you don't prefer as opposed to something that is based on a negative or fear-based belief. When you simply recognize that there are vibrations and things that you don't prefer, you don't have a feeling of fear about them because you know that they can't affect you. If you believe that they can affect you without your permission, that's a fear-based belief. You understand?
Yeah.
So just to observe that something is not your preference is a state of neutral observation. There will be no fear reaction to that. If there is a fear reaction, you're dealing with a negative belief within you.
Okay.
Does that help you?
Yeah, a lot.
Now also we have one clue for you in terms of the kind of energy that you have also connected to that may help you get into the proper state of being to be of greater service and assistance to others as well. I will simply give you one word that is a location that you're probably familiar with, but I will leave it up to you to do your exploration and investigation of that location. Yes?
Yes.
Here is the word. Here is the location. Baalbek.
Yeah, I know.
All
my
right.
God, yeah.
So go and do your investigations and your research and remain in that state. It will empower you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Hello, Bashar.
And to you, good day.
I was wondering if I understand well. The creation is experience themselves all about the universe. Is that no? So when I take an option, it means that my other versions in the other different parallel realities must take a different option.
Yes.
To fulfill all the possibilities.
Yes.
So I'm wondering if my free will affects the free will of my other versions. So who is in charge? Actually,
It's all happening at once.
it's happening at once, yeah. But if I
Therefore,
have-
you're not affecting them. They're not affecting you. You're looking at this as cause and effect, but cause and effect exist at the same time.
Okay.
So all the decisions are being made simultaneously.
So it's not actually a free will.
It is free will, but all the free will decisions are being made at the same time.
By me or by my higher self?
By all of them.
All of
by
them.
all versions.
Okay.
Simultaneously.
So when I change to a different parallel reality,
Everything else is changing simultaneously
and
with
my
you.
other versions are unconsciousness, they are unconsciousness that I changing because I am the conscious one. What
No, no,
happened
no,
to the
no,
other
no, no,
version
no, no,
that
no.
I live in the other parallel reality?
No. They're just as conscious as you are.
Okay.
It's all happening at once. Look at it.
But we can go to the same parallel reality, all of them, all of
No,
me.
you will never go to the same parallel reality. That's a
So?
contradiction in terms.
Yeah.
The idea is to look at everything as a collection of gears in which all the teeth are touching. Anyone that decides to turn their gear turns all the gears simultaneously. But which gear is making the decision? All of them at once.
Okay.
Does that help?
Yeah. That's helpful. Thank you very much. Second question is about my, how can I say, when you have this feeling that some information comes to you and say, okay, don't do this way, don't do that way, and how can I be trust in this information, and it's not about my unconsciousness and my fears, and how to separate.
Again, when you allow yourself to be in a peaceful state and you really look honestly within yourself, can you not tell the difference between excitement and anxiety? Of course you can.
Of course you can.
All you need to do is pay attention to the vibration. You will know the difference between something that you're deciding from fear, anxiety, as opposed to something you're deciding that is representative of your excitement. You just have to be honest with yourself and pay attention to the frequency within you, the feeling within you. You can tell the difference.
Okay.
Just take a moment to make sure. That's all. Just take a moment to feel it out. You'll learn how to tell the difference. It's not that difficult.
Thank you very much, Bashar.
Thank you. Never be afraid to be honest within yourselves. You will never find anything negative that is actually true ultimately. When you have a fear of unworthiness, you will never actually discover that you are truly unworthy. If you have a fear that you don't deserve, you will never actually discover that you are truly not deserving. These are falsehoods. It can never actually be true. It can never actually be a fact. So don't be afraid to go digging and find out what your negative beliefs are, because when you really find them, it will never actually turn out that they are true. They are the lies of the negative belief, because if they were true and you really weren't deserving and you really weren't worthy, you wouldn't exist, because creation doesn't make mistakes.
Hello, Bashar.
And to you, good day.
Good day to you. I don't speak English very well,
Neither do I.
okay? I come from Brazil and I live in Barcelona.
All right.
And all my life work with spiritually, but my channel don't align correctly.
What do
And
you mean?
Because I don't, my being don't speak the language the people understand.
It doesn't have to. The idea is I'm not speaking any language at all. I'm sending thoughts through a person that is programmed with a language. So it's only going to come through a person in the language that person is programmed with, unless something about their belief system will allow them to override their education and allow another language to come through. But that's rare and most often doesn't need to happen, because there are more than enough people who speak certain languages that entities can use as translation devices without necessarily having to force someone to speak a different language they're not programmed with.
Yes.
Do you understand?
No, but my son translate to me. How I alienate my energy, my frequency? No, just a moment. How can I align my energy to the same frequency of my being, the I channel?
By acting on your highest passion to the best you are able, with no insistence on a particular outcome, and letting synchronicity guide you through life to do the things you need to do to practice more. You will get better over time.
Practice more.
Practice.
Ah, okay. Thank you, Bashar, very much.
You are welcome.
Hello. Good morning, Bashar.
And to you, good day.
This is very exciting for me to be able to talk to you.
It is exciting for us
face-to-face.
as well.
I'm here with my best friends, Nitesh and Rax today. And a question that we commonly have is that we'll meet on a weekend or an evening or an event like this. We'll talk about your concepts that you shared with us over YouTube.
Yes.
And we'll feel quite uplifted. Then we'll go back into work mode on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And we find that our energy gets sucked out of us.
Why do you choose that? Why not stay in the state that you prefer?
We try.
No. The idea isn't to try. The idea is to choose what you prefer. What's so difficult about choosing it? Are you buying into belief systems that have nothing to do with what you prefer? The answer would be yes.
Yeah.
But why? Why not find the beliefs that say that you must buy into those beliefs?
True.
Well, why not? Why not use the time to do that? Find out what the beliefs are that would make it seem logical in order for you to choose things you don't prefer. You must have beliefs attached in a way that makes it seem to be the logical thing to do. Find those beliefs and see how nonsensical they are by identifying them consciously. Once you identify them consciously, if they're out of alignment with what you prefer, they will appear to be nonsensical. And as soon as they appear nonsensical, they're gone. The belief appearing nonsensical is not the beginning of the process of letting it go, it's the end of the process of letting it go. But you have to find them and allow them to appear nonsensical. But right now, apparently, if you keep choosing them, they make sense to you somehow to keep choosing things you don't prefer. Only a negative belief can make that possible. So find that negative belief that makes the things you don't prefer seem to be the logical thing to do, and you will see that it makes no sense. And then you will let it go. Yes?
Yeah.
Because it's a choice. It's always a choice. You can't really anymore get away with saying it's a tendency, it's a habit, it's a pattern. Because if you know it's a habit, it's not a habit.
It's a choice.
A habit is something you do that you don't know you're doing. If you know you're doing it, it's a choice. But that gives you the power to change it, knowing that it's a choice. Find out what the belief is that makes it seem like the logical choice to do something you don't prefer. When you find out what it is and let it go, making that choice won't seem logical anymore. You'll make different choices. Yes?
Yeah,
Does that make sense?
it does.
Are you willing to allow it to be that easy?
I am.
All right. Then have fun.
Thank you.
And fun on Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday and Friday. Oh, it's Tuesday now. Oh, it's Wednesday, that's even worse. It's up to you.
I think that's on a spectrum of what can happen in a week. There's lots of people out there who need love and need support.
Yes.
And another thing that we discuss is how do we help people?
By being yourself. How can you help someone if you're not you? Yes?
Yeah.
You have to be yourself in order to actually be of assistance and service and support to others. If you're not supporting yourself, if you're not who you really are, you can't be of any help to anyone because you're not you. Make sense?
Yeah.
So just be the example by being yourself, and then you will know what to do. And by the way, everyone is always supported. You are never not supported. It's just a matter of whether you are supported in your negative beliefs or whether you are supported in your positive ones, because creation won't contradict you. If you buy into a negative belief and you believe that that's true for you, creation's going to say, okay, I will unconditionally support you in buying into that negative belief. But if you change your mind and make a different choice and say, now I prefer to buy into the positive belief, creation will also say, okay, I now support you in your positive belief. It doesn't care what you choose because you have free will. It will support you unconditionally. So the power, the freedom to choose is in your hands. Creation will never contradict you when you make a choice. It will only support you in the choice you've made, positive or negative. Make sense?
Yes, it does.
Does this help you?
It does. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time.
Good day, Bashar.
And to you, good day.
I'm pretty excited to be here.
We are very excited that you are there.
Great. Bashar, you're really awful.
Full of awe.
Exactly. First of all, the most pressing question was, how do you dance in your society? Because you're still quasi-physical,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So what does the dance look like?
It depends on the person and how they feel they wish to move.
Okay.
There's no real structured sense of dancing.
But
People will dance as they wish to dance.
All right. And you said the music that was, you could compare it to mostly was the steel drum? And
It's very,
chimes?
very simple. Mostly it's percussive. There is some wind. There is some string instruments. But it's very simplistic to you. But to us, we can hear many different harmonies within what you would perceive only as a single note.
So there aren't any drums?
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh, but
Percussive.
Simple drums, okay, yeah.
Different kinds, not just the idea of what you call steel. We don't really have steel drums.
What is it made of then?
It is made of a crystalline nanomaterial.
Okay. Next question. Last year in August, I got stuck in a machine.
Stuck in a machine?
It was an accident. And it was pretty exciting. I got stuck on a conveyor belt. It squeezed my leg.
Oh, all right.
And
what popped out? Oh, well said.
Well, a lot of stuff I didn't need. And what was interesting about the experience was that at some point I could see myself lying on the floor and all the people around me helping me. And,
Yes. You had an elevated point of view?
Exactly. And it kind of, I could like be the person that put on the movie instead of being the person playing it.
And so what did that do for you in life?
Well, it taught me that I don't need to go for jobs that pay a lot of money. But instead,
go for what excites you.
Exactly.
And you will be supported in whatever way you need to. Did it also remove any kind of concept that you have to be afraid of death?
Not quite.
Not quite.
No, not.
You're still afraid of death? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Why? What are you afraid will happen? You know that all of you die billions of times a second.
Well, that helps.
Not so bad, is it?
No, it's all right. Yeah.
Still here, aren't you?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You will always change. You're always dying. You're always being reborn billions of times per second. You're becoming a new person every moment, every moment, every moment, every moment. Because you're shifting your consciousness through billions of parallel reality versions of yourself in order to create the side effect you call time and space and change.
Okay.
So you're dying all the time, so yet here you are.
So what?
So what?
Exactly. Okay.
The most powerful mantra you can have.
So what?
So what?
Yes. Yeah, that's a favorite.
Does that help?
It does help, yes.
All right.
Talking about mantras, I'm following my excitement now, and in about 3 weeks I'll fly to India,
Oh, all right.
go to the Himalayas,
Yes.
and is there anything you want to tell me about that?
Have a good time.
No? Okay.
Discover more of yourself.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
There may be a few things that will be imparted to you by some of the people that you meet that will be some of the information you've been looking for.
Yeah, I have a feeling there are some people that want to meet me. They're
Yes.
like looking at the clock and like.
Yes, yes,
oh,
yes. So have fun.
Yes. One more question?
That was a question.
Another one?
That was a question.
Another one?
That was a question.
2 more. Okay.
Some of you are actually learning.
So last year I was traveling to Rotterdam with a friend, and I looked out in the train, and I looked outside the window, and there was a thing in the air, and it looked like the
A
ship.
thing?
A thing, yes. Well,
What
it
did
looked
the
like
thing look like?
like an Independence Day, the ship. And I know you're keeping schedule of all the ships that are flying around. So, do you know anything about it?
No.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We actually did, but we're not going to tell him. Just kidding.
You want to come up? Okay, here you go.
Hello, Bashar.
And to you, good day.
For my profession, I'm an electronic and audio engineer.
All right.
And I have a major passion for Tesla and Tesla technology.
Yes.
And also health technology. One of the things I'm into is ozonated water and electrotherapy.
Yes.
I just wondered if you could elaborate on those things and whether they are a benefit to humanity.
Any permission slip that you're excited about is a benefit to someone. So the idea is always understand that all tools, all techniques, all rituals, all objects, no matter in what form they may be created, if they are exciting to you, if they are an expression of your excitement, they will be a benefit to someone. They may not necessarily benefit everyone, but they will be a benefit to someone. Because if it's a gift you have to give, there is someone waiting to receive it.
Okay, I thought you were going to say that. Would you
Oh,
be able
how
to...
psychic of you.
Brilliant. Would you be able to elaborate a little bit more on my interest actually on Tesla and the connection there? Because I've been told by medium I have a connection there, but I'm
Well,
not
you're
quite sure what that
making
is.
a connection, just like anyone. When you are passionate about something, you will make energetic connections to other beings that you are aware of, or even some that you're not aware of, that may be similarly focused, and therefore you can download energy and information from them to assist you in exploring the theme and the passions that you're following in this life. So you make whatever connections you need to help guide you and propel you forward on that path.
Brilliant. One final question. I wanted to know, do I have any hybrid children?
Not directly in the way that you mean it. You are involved peripherally in another way that has to do with certain educational things, but we won't go deeply into that right now for a variety of reasons that I can't go deeply into right now.
I understand. Thank you very much. Thank you for your time.
Hello, Bashar.
And to you, good day.
I'm very grateful to be here. I love you and Darryl and your melodic voice.
Our unconditional love to you as well.
Thank you. One of my profession in this reality is a musical composer.
Oh, all right.
And,
how exciting.
I would like to ask you, please, could you explain connection between sound and matter or mass? I feel that sound creates the whole creation.
Yes, well, everything is resonance. Everything is frequency. Everything
Okay.
is a vibration of existence itself. So all the different frequencies determine the things that you perceive as different things. It's all made out of the same thing. It's all made out of consciousness. It's all made out of existence. It's all one thing. But the different vibrations, the different resonances, the different frequencies within it create the appearance and the experience of different things, including the concept of sound and light. You can see that they are interchangeable when you start to discover, as many of your scientists have, that you can transform one into the other, such as the science you know, or the effect you know as sonoluminescence. You're familiar with this? Where sound is used to create light.
Light?
Yes, it's called sonoluminescence. Look it up. They have found a way on your planet to use sound vibrations to actually create light, because it's just different expressions of the same thing at different frequencies.
Okay.
So it's all about resonance, yes.
Okay, thank you very much. And could you tell us about the full potential of music for our civilization?
Well, there are many ways to express it, of course, and different individuals may need to experience it in a variety of different ways according to their belief systems, according to the themes that they're exploring, and the path that they are on. But generally speaking, you could say that when you create the resonances that are most aligned with your true selves on an individual, group, and collective level, you will immerse yourselves in a bubble of vibration and a bubble of resonance, in a bubble reality that will be conducive to accelerating and amplifying you very, very powerfully. This we do on our planet in a very specific way. We have 3 spheres that surround our planet, that orbit our planet. Each sphere is about 75 miles in diameter. They resonate at a certain frequency and immerse our planet in a bubble energy that allows us more ability to remain within a synchronistic state. These 3 spheres are referred to as epsilon, epiphany, and eclipse. We don't have moons, but we have these 3 spheres. They create an energy bubble, a state of being that allows us more opportunity to remain within the synchronism that we experience in our reality.
Okay, thank you.
So it's similar to what you're talking about.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You are welcome, very much.
Good day, Bashar.
And to you, good day.
My love to you all.
Our unconditional love to you as well.
Let me just expand on the sonoluminescence.
Yes.
Is there a similar conversion process in which you can convert sound or any other medium into electrical energy?
Absolutely.
Tell me about it.
Absolutely. Well, you have it in the basic fact of sonoluminescence. You just have to make slight adjustments, or you can add what are called waveguides in the area where you are creating the light with the sound, and the waveguide can be of a diameter that is representative of an electrical wavelength, so that it can conduct that vibration down its length in such a way so that it acts as a step-down transformer and a converter into the idea of what you call electrical phenomenology.
Cool.
It would help if it was actually lower in temperature, yes. What you call superconductive.
Right. So is superconductivity only possible at low temperature, or is there a way to...
No. The idea can be at what you typically refer to as room temperature and even higher temperatures than that. You just haven't discovered the materials yet that are responsible for being able to do that.
But you have, didn't you?
Yes.
Tell me about it.
You can use mixtures of copper and boron and a few other things that we will get into at another time when you are ready for that information. But you can begin experimenting with those.
Gotcha.
Does that help?
That does. Thank you very much. What is the speed of the, what we call here, electrostatic potential, or the potential of a charge density?
Well, it is fundamentally infinite, but you have different levels of it that you interpret in your dimensional reality. So depending upon the frequency you're at, it will determine a different speed for that. But the fundamental tick of the clock is what you refer to as the Planck time.
Okay, so Planck's constant is valid in some sense.
It is the tick of the clock of your experience of physical reality, yes.
Thank you.
Yes. Does that help?
It does. What role does macroscopic quantum tunneling play in energy reception and energy conversion in electrical
It plays
systems?
a huge role.
Tell me about
It's
it.
actually within your biology, it's actually within your brain, and helps to allow your brain to act as a receiver for the higher frequency energies of your higher mind and convert them down into things that then can be processed as belief systems and thoughts and emotions and behaviors and activity within your biological.
And how does it apply specifically to electrical energy in systems?
Well, it helps generate the matrix along which electrical impulses can most easily be conducted.
So, and can you talk about an application to a other than the brain?
Well, in the senses. Many of your scientists are now discovering that the ability of certain animals, such as certain birds, to navigate by the electromagnetic field has to do with the idea of quantum tunneling.
Gotcha.
Does that help?
It does, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
That's enough.
Thank you very much. Love you, Bashar.
And our love to you.
Bye-bye.
Hello, Bashar.
And to you, good day.
Nice to meet you.
And you as well.
So I would like to ask you if some beings have higher vibration than human being.
Well, we have a higher vibration than humans.
Your physical body can be seen for us or not?
You can see us, but we are almost non-physical. But we can make ourselves appear to you in solid form.
So you can decrease your vibration?
Yes, which we do in order for this channeling to happen, because we have to come closer to the vibration of the channel, and the channel raises his vibration to come closer to us.
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much.
Is that it?
Yes.
Oh, all right, thank you.
Hi, Bashar.
And you, good day.
It's so nice to meet you.
And you as well. Speak up, so that all may hear you.
My question that I wanted to ask you was already answered.
How synchronous of you.
Yeah, so I just wanted